you're presenting is a very dark vision of the future. I'm from the New Left days, and what we used to call was heightening the contradictions. You're familiar with that Marxist term?
Absolutely, I've read your journals, the New Left Review, I'm familiar with your
But what we're doing in the process, Cody, and certainly you can see this, is creating a very dystopian future. And there's a lot of people who have more to lose than you do. They're black families, they're Muslims. There's, as you know, many groups at high risk right now under Trump. And things are evolving in Washington literally by the hour now. We're seeing announcements come out of Washington that are stunning. By the hour. So wait, the final question is, so the logical extension of your thinking is like back in the old days, the Weather Underground days that I well remember, that we should start getting armed. And we should start being prepared for an armed revolution. Is that what you're suggesting?
I am the product of the New Left. If you don't like the Frankenstein you created, you should consider the life that you've lived. I read everything. All of the critical theory. I'm here. You delivered me to you today. You stare at yourself as a younger man in the face. I'm right here. Marx said the proletariat should never be disarmed. They should always have ready access to weapons. Of course, Marxists haven't read Marx in 30 years. What you mean by the left today is something like securitized and made safe, a kind of polite policing of tone and speech, and overwhelmingly oppressive and suffocating. No one can stand for that. We're all allergic to it now. And I think there's a bit of relief, and this is what's so disturbing about the Trump phenomenon. Ask any leftist you want, there's still a bit of relief that he's in there. There's like this disavowal, this like refusal, this admission that we were unable to exercise power correctly. Hillary Clinton was a monstrous possibility, an impossible coalition of the consolidation of global power, which none of us could have stood. And we narrowly escaped something very embarrassing, her election.